Hey guys, I am at the 2023 Barrett-Jackson auction in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Well, the auction has been going on for a few days, but the main weekend is still coming up. And I want to start here at the Ford booth because right behind me is a 2024 Ford Mustang GT VIN 001. Well, actually this car represents it, so the rights to the VIN 1 will be auctioned off on January 28th. And the proceeds of that sale, which probably will bring quite a lot of money, is going to go to diabetes research with JDRF. And let me know in the comments below, how much do you think this will go for? Will it hit 200,000, 300,000, or more? So let me know in the comments below. This 5-liter V8 GT. And also behind here, there's also the dark horse that we've showed you before, but that's a 500 horsepower V8 pony car. It's really, really great that Ford is still keeping the V8, keeping the manual transmission, and much more. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a walk around of the show, to show you what's here. If you're in the area, I think it's probably worth a visit because there's a lot of eye candy here for the automotive world. Here's a Toyota booth. Of course, a lot of trucks, TRD Pros. On this side, there's Earth Roamer. I have a special, unique video about the new General Motors Chevrolet 6500 Earth Roamer SX. So stay tuned for that. There's also the F550 Earth Roamer LTI. But I want to focus this on just brand new stuff because that's what we do at TFL. We'll show you guys all the latest and greatest. So I want to take you along with me here at the Stellantis Dodge booth. Of course, the Hemi is alive and well. This will be the last year, 2023, of the big Challenger V8 Hemis. So these will become collectible. They're already becoming hard to get and very expensive. They're also showing their Dodge Hornet here. So hopefully soon we'll be able to take this for a drive. This is their new compact crossover SUV. Of course, there's many other brands here. There's VW, there's Jeep, Lucid is here. You can see here it's drawing quite a crowd. And you can also see some of the components from the Lucid machine. It's one of their Wunderbox, they call it. Their motor, which is very compact and also very, very powerful. And their battery system over there. Now BMW is here, but I want to show you a little bit further. Ooh, I love the Alpina. Ooh la la. Yeah, this is definitely on my dream garage list. Will be an Alpina almost identical to this. BMW, can you make this happen? Can I borrow this for like 10 years? Alpina B8? Okay. Pretty sweet. Is this the latest CS? This is the competition. BMW M3 competition. Quite a color. Okay, so keep moving a little bit too. I want to show you another VIN 01 that's on sale at this year's auction. Here we have a little bit more of GM metal. And over here, there's another VIN 1, which is the Hummer EV SUV in this case. And that also goes up on sale in January 28th. I've done a first world debut of this SUV, but now it's coming to production, 2024. It's basically a slightly shorter EV truck that GMC Hummer also sells, but Of course, in an SUV body, it's a 5-seater. So this VIN 1 is also be auctioned off. So let me know in the comments below here at Barrett-Jackson, how much money do you think this will bring? Because this is already a sticker price for standard edition one, would be close to $100,000. But what would VIN 1 bring? Last year, the Hummer truck VIN 1 brought in over 3 million, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's big money for first ever vehicle. Here's the brand new, all new Chevy Colorado ZR2. Job 1 factory build is on, so they're beginning to produce it in Wentzville in US. Sorry if I mispronounced that city name. But Chevy Colorado is already in production. So let me walk a little bit further and check out some of the primo vehicles that are lined up that will be also on sale coming up very soon. I've been kind of busy at the auction this year. I love this place. I've been coming here for many years, almost 15 years. Even before I was at TFL, I used to come here. And it's just kind of a celebration of automotive with very special classic machines and machines for basically every taste. Also almost every budget. Of course, a lot of the stuff is 6 figures or 7 figures. But they also sell vehicles on a day like today, which is a Thursday. You know, for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, you can find a vehicle that maybe tickles your fancy. There's some crazy stuff going on here. This is a no reserve 2019 Aventador SVJ. This is kind of that classic Lamborghini style and just a monster of a car. And right next to it is a Ferrari. Yeah, SF90. I mean, I'm generally a pickup truck guy, but when I see a car like this, my goodness, especially in person, it's just super special. All right, so let's look at something a little bit more classic. Porsche GT, Carrera GT. Right next to it is an 89 Ferrari F40. Looks like a race spec car in a very unique color. I haven't seen this color in person before. That looks pretty amazing. GT2 RS Weissach. Oh yes, look at that. Pretty sweet. Ford GT, lightweight carbon series. Look at those wheels. Another GT, many more GTs. A Superbird, 1970. Ooh, 1970 Boss 429. And another one. Just keeps going and going and going. Look at this. A whole row of GTs. You know, I have a kind of a weak spot for resto mod. So a car that looks almost stock from the outside, has modern internals, like this LSA supercharged engine, or just updated interior. And often the gauges also get updated. And this is a manual. So it's a very cool looking car, classic car, but resto modded. Oof, wow. Yeah, pretty sick. Can't believe this. I thought, you know, I've been coming to Barrett for so many years. I thought maybe, okay, I'll get tired of this. No, never. Just look at this thing. 67, excuse me. 67. That's a custom. Wow. All right, going a little bit further. Lots of classic metal. Also original cars, restored cars. Barn finds in some cases as well. Low mileage cars, low production cars. Oh yeah, look at this. I love when the engine bay is done like this. Very clean installation. Almost looks like just a toy, but it's a fully functional machine. There's a Mercedes SLS with 4,515 miles. Low miles car. Of course, Diablo, you gotta have a Diablo. Gotta have a purple Diablo. A ZR1, a couple ZR1s. Another Lamborghini. Here's a couple of Camaros. Oof, this is nice. Oh my goodness. Of course, it looks brand new. This is amazing. 69 Camaro Copo. 427, another 420, excuse me. Another 427. Wow. Yeah, super nice. It's nice and a little bit quieter on this side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also want to show you a little bit on the outside. So this is kind of the indoor area. I also wanted to show you what's going on outside. This is a humongous area. So of course what you just saw are some of the highest dollar cars and trucks in some cases. But you can also you can kind of walk some of the vendor row. Of course, visit with some vendors. There's a Blacklake truck. Maybe it's the one I drove, the red truck. We have a video with this drag racing, this Blacklake XT1. Sorry, here's a little bit of a closer look. Super sweet. I'm happy these guys are here. Yo, hey, what's up? I wanted.
Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey.
What's up, young man?
Is it really chilly in Arizona?
What is in Arizona right now?
It's like 40 degrees here.
Yeah, that's what my wife's dealing with at home. I don't let her heat the place up while I'm gone.
Yeah, so I saw you unveiled their 23 Blacklake XT1.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got a picture of it down here. Mostly it was a little changes to the fender. You can see we brought the fender curl down a little bit more, so it has a little bit less of this curvature in the corner of the fender. But this inset drops a little bit, and the bumper has to change due to the new grille.
Yeah, but still the same powertrain and the same goodness, the suspension, right? All that stuff.
And we're ready to come try your off-road course next time.
Heck yeah, Tumbleweed Ranch?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Great to see you, Andre.
All right, bye-bye. Nice, it's always nice to see some friends. So, I wanted to show you a little bit more. And here's where the main area is. That's the main kind of tent area where all the sales are happening. But if you move a little bit further, you could see, some of the cars like this that may or may not bring huge money, or maybe not so huge money. Let me show you a couple examples. So, for us mere mortals, how about this customized H2? It's kind of blacked out. It's got a Line-X exterior. Mostly stockish interior. I used to own one of these in TFL. Used to own one kind of similar to this that we left mostly stock. Oh, here's something sweet. Is that a Hudson? Oh no, it's a Ford Custom Coupe. I'm no good at older metal. I love the newer stuff, and that's kind of what I know the best. But with older metal, I'm not super great. There's a Gremlin AMX. So if you always wanted the Gremlin X, now is your chance. Oh yeah, big displacement. There's no replacement for displacement. Our Rolls Royce 57 Fairlane over here. And hey, a nice 4-liter Wrangler 2002 with really, I would say, really well-made mods, and this is AEV, American Expedition Vehicles. You may know them also from their GM, Colorado, and Silverado trucks. It's pretty cool. And this is maybe more up David's alley. Look at this GMC, gorgeous, gorgeous. Looks to be just kind of updated and just cleaned up. Well, actually, I say just, but now I'm reading about it and it says a frame-off restoration. So it's not just cleaned up. This was properly done. Look, not a spot of rust, perfect paint. Some of the trucks and cars rolling up. Whoa, Austin Bantam Roadster. That's a cute little car. A little van. Some cool custom trucks. So sweet. Of course, here's our friends from Fox Factory. We're working on the project together basically as we speak. We're building up our Ram 2500 Cummins with BDS suspension and also Fox 2.5 shock system. And of course, they're here at Barrett. I want to show you a little glimpse. Just bear with me for another couple of minutes of some of the other tents here, because if you can't afford, 60 or 40 or 50K, you can also find some other metal here. And a lot of these vehicles have already been sold, so sometimes we can see the prices of what they sold for. So I always love checking this out. Here, let me get past the food trucks. All right, 10-3. Let me take a peek. Oh, I already see something special. There's a Land Cruiser. Oh, that's a nice clean one. A little modded. V8 powered. I think it's still coming up. I think this one hasn't been on the block yet. So a lot of this row I think hasn't been up yet, but look at this. This is quite a pair. A Willys and a Land Cruiser. Not a Land Rover, of course. Oh, here's something that draws my eye. A 454 SS. Pretty clean, very sweet. This is a 1990. You can see some information about it right there. And this is endless. If you can tell, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars and trucks. Ooh, Cheyenne. Sorry if I'm being like a squirrel with the attention span of a squirrel, because there's so much eye candy here. It's really, really incredible. For example, F-350 Ranger looks to be a modern, maybe a 5-liter in it. Super clean Mercedes. Tommy might want to buy this. It's a 71 280 SL. '91 Cadillac Alante GT Mustang. Here's something cool. You don't see something this clean much anymore. A 1990 K5 Blazer. My friend in high school had one of these, but you could see through it. It was so rusty. But seeing one this clean is just really refreshing, really amazing. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. This year's Barrett-Jackson is super packed, super nice, a lot of really cool stuff. I think I have one of these on my desk as a little model truck, a 56 Chevy. So yeah, if you're in the area, I think it's always worth a look, because you can lose yourself here, walk around for hours, and still be entertained by the different metal that's here. And by that I mean old Bronco, full-size Bronco on dubs. That's a mob steel. Yep. You can see a little bit of everything. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Check out oldtfl.com for everything automotive in one place. And let me know in the comments below which vehicles interest you the most and how much money do you think some of them will bring. Really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.